Okay, syncing audio. Ready? Okay, I think that should be good. Hey, welcome to the Lyceum Weekly Update number 10 for the week of February 17th, 2014. This is Todd. We are all audiophiles here, so I'm finally actually going to have some decent audio instead of just using the camera's one. Let's kick it off, shall we? Starting with launches on Thursday the 20th, there's an indie alternative pop album launch that's happening at the King's Cross Hotel in FBI. Wait, not in FBI. Don't go to the FBI. They'll be wondering why you show up there to see some music. It's happening at FBI Social, which is at King's Cross Hotel in King's Cross. That album launch is from Apollonia. Also on Thursday, there is a folk pop album launch that's happening at the Red Rattler Theatre in Marrickville with Amateur Childbirth, as well as a hip-hop rock single launch that's happening at The Standard in Surrey Hills from Joel Rafferty. Then on Friday, there's a double single launch from a rock and roll band and an alternative country band that's happening at Lazy Bones Lounge in Marrickville with the Exile Company and the City Lights. Then a blues indie rock single launch happening at Oxford Art Factory in Sydney in the Gallery Bar that is from Sugar Wolves. Sugar Wolves. Sounds tasty. And lastly on Friday, there is a singer-songwriter EP launch that's happening at Venue 505 in Surrey Hills with Martha Marlowe. On Saturday, there is one EP launch coming from a punk rock band that's happening at the Bird Rib Warehouse in Sydenham. And there's an EP launch from a band called Masses. A few interesting gigs happening on Friday. There's going to be an alternative rock, pop, and live art gig at Brighton Up Bar in Darlinghurst. So pretty much as all the music's going, Cindy Sin and Mike Watt are going to be painting this cool psychedelic artwork on the wall of the venue. So that sounds pretty fucking cool. Then there's also an indie alternative punk rock fundraiser for a sexual reassignment surgery. The drummer from Everything I Own Is Broken, Evie, is trying to raise money for sexual reassignment surgery, which isn't covered under Medicare. It probably should be. But since it's not, she figured she might throw a gig, raise some money. They're all great bands that are playing, so go check it out. They also have a website up to give money if you're not going to go to the gig. And that's happening at Monster Mouse Studios in Marrickville. Then on Saturday at Valve Bar will be Uberfest. I think it starts about 4 p.m, basically runs all night. There's something like 40 bands happening across the 2 stages at Valve Bar. It goes across all different genres. There's punk, there's rock, there's singer-songwriters, there's hip-hop. So pretty much all your tastes are catered to. Only a couple news things from this week. It was a bit slow, not too much happening, but both things were kind of interesting. So the first one is that the Newtown Social Club, which used to be called the Sando, that's going to be announcing live music soon, because their band room's almost done, the red tape's all done, they're almost finished. So we'll be keeping an eye on them, and as soon as they start up gigs, then we'll be adding it to the gig guide, and it'll be awesome. See how they turn out, see what it's like, see what kind of bands they put on, how good the room is, and hopefully they do much better than what ended up happening to the Sando. And last bit of news, the Standard is not closing, kind of. They're going under renovations in March, so their last gig that they'll put on will be the 1st of March. During those renovations, they're going to be installing 4 bowling alleys. So it's going to become, the Standard will become a bowling alley, pretty much, which is pretty fucking cool. I like the sounds of that. It's going to be called the Standard Bowl when it comes back. And they'll also no longer be hosting any international bands. So they're going to be a smaller stage, less lighting, focus more on local up-and-coming bands, and every single gig will be free. Because I assume the moment you get in, you're going to be going like, holy fuck, bowling, I'm going to pay for this. And you can get some free local music on the side. The booker for it is Music, Booze and Things, which is run by Matt Rule, who used to co-own the Annandale Hotel with his brother Dan. They said that live music at the Standard will run Thursday, Friday and Saturday nights, and they're currently booking bands for April, and they're going to have a really big launch week when that comes back. So hopefully only a month of renovations, and then everything will kick back off at the Standard with free live music from local bands, and you can go bowling. And last but not least, Band of the Week this week, Zana Rose. She's kind of electronica, indie, jazz, pop, singer-songwriter. Really cool. It's a real mix of genres, but the music sounds fantastic. She was doing a gig last week, but I included Angry Beige for Band of the Week last week. So Zana Rose is going to be Band of the Week for this week, and definitely go check her out. Her link will be in the description. God, I can't really do that anymore. Oh god. I I've lost the ability to use my hands. I have to hold notes in this hand and a microphone in this hand. This, oh god, change. Changes. So a link to Xana Rose's Bandcamp is in the description below. Go check her out. It's really, really cool. If you want to have a listen to what the fuck was that? If you want to have a listen to what she sounds like, just stick around to the end of the video. I'll be playing a clip of one of her songs. And that is it for me. I can still throw with that hand. Good. Now I have this hand free to do whatever the fuck I want with. Enjoy your week. The gig guide is up on the website now, so go check that out and see everything that's on. Find a reason to go out, enjoy some new bands. I will see you next Monday with more launches and news. Until then, be good.